Hey there everybody, and how are you guys doing today? This is Joe Marin here with MobileCupOfJoe, and in this day and age with smartphones as they currently are, we're seeing a big focus on the whole selfie trend that has been going on for the past year or so now. We've seen selfie sticks, we've even seen belfie sticks, and a lot of manufacturers now are tailoring their smartphones' cameras and camera software specifically for selfies. If you want to take your selfie game to the next level, AT&T just might have the answer for you with the HTC Desire Eye, which has dual 13 megapixel cameras. So that's right, you get a 13 megapixel camera on the back, but you see this huge sensor on the front of the phone, you have a 13 megapixel front facing camera. So is this a selfie phone to rule all other selfie phones? We're going to find out right now and take a very first look at this phone in my unboxing and first look. But before we go any further, I'm going to have to ask you one thing, and that is to please go ahead and grab that coffee cup, fill it up, bring it over, and sit on down. And take a swig from your mobile cup of Joe. Alright, so here I go with my unboxing for the HTC Desire Eye. We're just going to be taking the phone out of the box in this video and taking a very first look to see what this self-proclaimed selfie phone does have to offer. On the back of the phone we just have a little image of the HTC Desire Eye right here. You can see that huge sensor on the front of the phone that is really going to be awesome for taking all of the selfies that we could possibly want with this device. Now there's nothing else too interesting going on for the box, so we're just going to go ahead and take this top little flap open, and there we have the HTC Desire Eye. If we can go ahead and get it maybe out of the box, shake and bake, that always works sometimes. What the heck, our selfie game is gonna get strong if we can get this phone out, or the whole thing's gonna come out. I mean, that works too. There we go. That is the HTC Desire Eye. It's actually a very good looking phone. Interesting design going on here with kind of a dual tone design with the white on the front, white on the back, and a red trim all along the frame. Very nice looking phone there. Actually was not expecting that at all from this device. Go ahead and see what else is included, what other kind of toys we got. A pretty basic wall outlet adapter with our micro USB syncing / charging port. See what else is inside. We got some HTC stickers to show off our HTC swag in our selfies we're going to take. And looks like that's probably going to be it for the box. So we'll go ahead and set that down to the side. Don't even worry about it. Just throw it down there. We'll pick it up later. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the HTC Desire Eye right here. We have a 5.2 inch 1920 by 1080p full HD display. This is the same screen size as the 2014 Moto X, which I do have right here. You can see if the phones are side by side that the Desire Eye is a bit taller than the Moto X, but again, you're compensating the height of the device for that very large 13 megapixel camera on the front. Now in terms of kind of their general width when compared to one another, looks like the Desire Eye is a bit thicker as well. The Desire Eye is constructed out of a plastic, whereas the Moto X does have that aluminum frame and the back material or whatever you do want it. So go ahead and set that off to the side again, just so you can kind of see how the two devices do look when compared next to one another. Let's go ahead and turn the phone on to see just what a 13 megapixel front-facing camera does look like. Because this is, I think, as far as my knowledge goes, the highest resolution we have for a front-facing camera on a smartphone, at least in the United States, for a phone that's on a carrier here in the States. There might be ones that have higher megapixel counts in other countries or on locked devices, but at least for here in the United States on a carrier, this is probably the most impressive front-facing camera you are going to find. But the phone is booting up. It went right to the home screen. We have HTC Sense on here. Not exactly sure what iteration this is. I think it's HTC Sense 6. I might be wrong about that. Looks like the phone is actually already kind of set up. We've got some notes here about how much the Desire Eye does cost in AT&T. Not sure if this is the phone, how it comes stock out of the box. Looks like we might have some installed applications on here from whoever had the phone last time with Gas Buddy and let's see, Trip Journal Like, So this is not how it's going to come stock out of the box. Looks like the last reviewer did install some applications on here, but just going through the phone, it feels very snappy, very fast, no lag whatsoever. In terms of some general specifications for the phone, again, we do have a 5.2-inch 1920 by 1080p Full HD display, 2.3 GHz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor, 2 GB of RAM. I believe we have 16 GB of internal storage on here. I don't believe there's an option to expand it with micro SD card slots, so we are stuck with 16 gigs. And once again, dual 13 megapixel cameras, both on the front and on the back, which is just absolutely ridiculous for any smartphone out there. And again, I'm really liking this design. I believe there is this white and red model, as well as a kind of a blue and maybe like a gray or navy model as well. Go ahead and turn down the brightness just a bit so it's not so harsh on you while I'm going through this video. Let's go ahead and hop into, that's a little too dark right there. It's always difficult to figure out just what to set the brightness at. But let's go ahead and stop talking and stop rambling and see what version of Android we are rocking on here. It should be version 4.4.4 KitKat. I'll go to software information. And HTC Sense 6, I'll go ahead and show you on screen just to confirm our versions of software we got. Android version 4.4.4 KitKat and HTC Sense 6. I'm not sure if there's been any word about 5.0 Lollipop on this device just yet, but it is relatively new. It came out later in 2014, so I'd be very surprised if we did not see an update to Lollipop on this device, hopefully sometime within the coming months. But let's go ahead and open up the camera launcher just to see, what a 13 megapixel front-facing camera does look like. If I can figure out where our camera is, there we go. And that is a radio. That'd be awesome. That's still FM radio. Looks a lot like a camera launcher. Not in there. No, let's go ahead and let's just search camera because I am not figuring out where the heck it is in here. Camera. There we go. Sometime later. Oh, there we go. We're already booted into the front-facing camera, and first impressions, it does look really nice. It's a very, very wide angle right here for the camera. I'll go ahead and show you a compared to what the front-facing camera lens does look like on the 2014 Moto X. You can see there's a big difference of what I'm able to fit in the frame with the Desire Eye's camera when compared to the Moto X. A lot more room in here because it is a very wide angle lens. You can see the Moto X camera is a lot closer up on my face where you can fit in a lot more here with the Desire Eye. And that's always a big focus point, at least for me, of the actual width of a camera lens, how much you're able to fit in a frame. Very awesome to see a wide angle lens here on the Desire Eye. But we're going to have to do what this camera and phone was created to do. Go ahead and take a selfie really quick with a 13 megapixel camera. Oh, we got a timer. There we go. And the picture has been taken. We'll go ahead and open it. And zooming in, it's actually very, very detailed. You can see that beautiful face right there. This is a very detailed front-facing camera. It's going to be perfect for Snapchat, your selfies on Twitter, whatever it may be. This is going to be probably one of the best options you do have for stuff like that. But just for the sake of testing, let's go ahead and see what the rear-facing camera looks like as well. Go ahead, hop into the camera. And this looks like a pretty decent shooter as well. Again, 13 megapixels on the back too, with that lens right there. And all in all, this is going to be probably a very solid camera for you shutterbugs out there, specifically for you selfie takers. That's going to about wrap it up though for this very quick video and this very quick first look at the HTC Desire Eye. Obviously going to be covering a lot about the front-facing camera on here since it is such a big focus point for the device. But if you want to know more about the display, maybe you want to know more about, this funky design going on here with the two color tones, maybe the processor, battery life, whatever it may be, go ahead and sound off down in the comments below about something you want to see me cover in my review for the HTC Desire Eye on AT&T. I'll be sure to do my best to cover it in the full review. If you guys make sure you want to stay in touch with us outside of this video, go ahead and like us on Facebook, circle us on Google+. You can follow me personally on Twitter where I am at MobileCupOfJoe. And go ahead and follow me on Snapchat too if you want to. Name is Joe Martin on there. Talk about the YouTube channel in MobileCupOfJoe in there pretty frequently. I'm pretty much on all the socials. Just type in Joe Marion or MobileCupOfJoe, and you will find either the page or me personally on there. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and click the like button. If you did, go ahead and comment below for something you want to see covered in the full review. Make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button if you have not already. My name is Joe Marion. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.